What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Today we are taking a deep dive into the Wuben X3. And guys, I have to get out of the way right away. This thing has been ultra impressive. I've carried it for the last several weeks. I've used it here at the table for the channel the last couple of weeks. So let's dive into this thing. We have a very lightweight EDC-able light here. We have a pocket clip and we have a magnetic base. We have a rotatable head here, so you can clip this on your pants pocket, on your backpack strap, shoulder strap, on your shirt, and you can shoot this ahead while it's clipped on. So that is a nice feature in itself. You can rotate it back, carry it in a standard grip, and you have that organic LED screen there at your disposal that will let you know what mode you're in, what lumens you're using, and how much battery life you have left in there. You also have a glow-in-the-dark body, which is another nice touch. Say this is off and it gets dropped, and this has a little bit of charge in it, you'll be able to see this guy because it's going to be glowing in the dark. That's just a nice touch of itself right there. Let's see, double tap to get to your turbo mode. Very easy user interface. You just push the button once and that will get you on. You hold that down and it will cycle you through your three main modes: low, medium, high, 150, 150. And if you decide you need more than that 150, double click and that will get you your 700 lumens, which is your turbo mode. To get red light mode, you hold it down for 2 or 3 seconds. It will jump into the red light mode, and that is for, at dark, easier on the eyes. It's just a lot easier to read something. You got some fine print or directions or a map or whatever it might be, or you're just reading a book in the tent. This is going to be a lot easier on the eyes. And then it also has 80 lumens, so 1 and 80 for that guy. SOS mode is going to be 3 taps. There's SOS and strobe. If we hold it down, or no, it's 3 more clicks on the strobe to get the SOS. Okay. And then 3 clicks back to get the strobe. Click it off and it will go back to its original setting that you left that in. Guys, this thing is packed full of features. I'll have links down in the description, and I believe I have a coupon code for this as well. And guys, this has been an ultra impressive flashlight. Typically, flashlights are good. These days, even a $20 flashlight is good, but or it can be good and has good features. Now, this is a little bit more expensive than a $20, $30 flashlight, but everything that you're getting here, and they run a lot of sales on these, whether it's their website or on Amazon, you're getting a lot of value out of this thing. It's lightweight, it's well made, it can fit in the palm of, a lot of people's hands, so it's very small. It does have the little bit wider base, but we're talking a lot shorter than a standard flashlight. The magnetic feet are going to be, an ultra awesome thing and convenient thing. So if you have to stick this on something, your fridge, your car hood, whatever, you have that capability. I've had flashlights in that don't have that, and I'm like, oh man, it's a nice touch to have because you can just plop it down, turn it on, and go about your business. So we're going to take this outside and we're going to do a little bit of, I don't know if you want to call it testing per se, but just some visual review of this guy, we'll call it. So we will regroup and I will meet you guys outside for some visual testing of this guy. Be right back. So we are outside and it is pitch black and it won't pick it up the best, but there it is glowing in the dark. So that is a cool touch right there from Wuben. I don't know if we can get that great. It's not picking up the greatest, but if this wasn't glowing, you wouldn't even see my hand. So let's take this out, and we will start with the 1 lumen mode. And that's going to be for if you're reading, you know, a book, or you don't need a lot of light, right? And that 1 lumen mode is going to last you a long time. If you want the detailed specs, you can refer to the unboxing of this, or you can check them out in the link that I provide. I can say this blue lighting here has really been a nice touch. It's just easier to see. It's a light in itself, so you could use the 1 lumen mode and that blue body, and that's going to provide you with quite a bit of light there. The next step up is going to be 50 lumens, and that's going to provide a decent amount of light right there. It's got a decent spread on it. It's got a decent throw to it. And this isn't going to be one of them turbo lights, guys, that give you a lot of power for a long time. It's just not that kind of light. This is an everyday EDC type of light here. And it's going to do the job pretty well. Now, let's bump it up to 150. Now that is going to provide a lot better light here. Let me see. Let me make sure everything is in frame. Yeah, we're kind of angled down a little further than I wanted to be, but you know, all things considered, 150 lumens is not bad at all. You're getting a lot more spread with this guy, and you're going to get a nice amount of throw. This is going to let you see in front of you, oh, I don't know, 40 yards, something like that, roughly, I would say. Now let's bump this up to 700. Now that's really going to throw a beam out there, but the issue is it's not going to hold that for an extended period. It can do it for a little while, but the other thing that it's going to do is eat up your battery. So, the 700 is going to be very nice, especially dependent on the situation. If you really need a blast of light or something like that, it's really going to provide you with that. 700 lumens is nothing to sneeze at. Now we're going to turn it off, and we'll go into that red mode. And there is the red mode at 80, which is nothing to sneeze at either. That's going to give you a nice amount of light there. And then the 1 lumen is not going to be a whole lot there. You can kind of see it's not. This is going to be more, I need to read something right in front of me type of a deal. But like I said, guys, this thing has been ultra pleasurable. It's different. It doesn't have the external batteries, so this is going to be a rechargeable, USB-C rechargeable. And, it's different, and it's full of capabilities. And, they come in, I think, well under $100, especially if you can catch one on sale or get a discount, which, like I said, I think I have a discount for these. But you have the 4 different light modes: 150, 150, and then 700. Then you have the 2 red light modes, and then you also get the strobe feature, which we can show right here. There is the strobe, and it even says it on the organic screen there. So that is the strobe. And then if we double click again, that gives us the SOS. So, and that's nice and bright as well. I don't know what lumen that is either. Like I said, that stuff is all easily findable. And I would say, not knowing the exact run times, I know they're pretty good. So there's something to be said there. They're pretty good. Uh, like I said, I will link all this stuff down below. I'll meet you guys back at the tabletop for a final talk about. So I hope that was entertaining or informative, one of the two or both. But like I said, guys, I have to say I've been thoroughly impressed with this. This is my first experience with Wuben, and it has been a very pleasant one. And since getting this, I've acquired two other Wubens that are also equally as impressive, if not more so, in their own right. Just very impressive all the way around from Wuben. Their build quality, the quality of the light, the ease of the user interface, the OLED screen is a very, very nice touch. And I wanted to show you guys, it'll be hard maybe to pick up, but there you can see it says strobe and lets you know it's strobing. Then you triple click again, it says SOS, lets you know you're in SOS. So I mean, it's a really nice flashlight packed with a ton of different features. I'm giving this a great grade. If you're looking for a lightweight EDC light for just day-to-day tasks, this is going to fit the bill very well for that. It's not going to be a huge thrower. It's not going to be a huge floodlight. It does pack a little bit of a punch with that 700 lumens, but I would say for the most part, the max out or the high output power of this thing at 150 is very, very adequate. And then I love the glow in the dark body with the blue body when it's on, which is a great touch. Uh, Huge fan of this flashlight, guys. There's a ton of options out there when it comes to flashlights, but I would have to say this is one of, if not the most unique flashlights that I have had in, just because of the way it's built, all the characteristics and features that it has. Great job. Love the rotatable head as well. That's another nice feature. And we also have a couple other flashlight reviews coming up, unboxings, reviews. We have the Wuben X2, we have the 3, the 2, and we have the 1, which you guys should have seen the unboxing on by now. We will be doing testing on this guy next, and that will be the next one you see. You'll see the unboxing of the X2, then you'll see the X1 testing, I believe, and then we'll do the X2 testing. But just a nice trio of lights coming in from Wuben. Pleasantly surprised, and that'll wrap this one up, guys. Let me know what you think down below of this guy here. I know lots of people have either went out and got one or been very interested in getting one, and after having it for several weeks now and using it a lot, has been my primary light for quite a little while here. And it's a great little light. And the one I got is just the magnetic base one, and that is how you will charge this guy up. Plug in there and you have yourself a little standing charging bin there. So that's a nice touch. They also have the enclosed ones that act as a battery bank. So there's two separate X3s that you can get. You can get this one, which is a little bit cheaper, quite a bit cheaper, and then you can get the enclosed one, which acts as a battery bank. So that's another nice option if you're looking to have that kind of all-in-one capability of a battery bank and your flashlight all right here in your hand. You can do that with the X3. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Wuben for sending this in for testing and review. If you're new here or you've been here before and you are still not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, because we have lots more content coming up the pipe and we would love to have you here. Otherwise, guys, I will catch you on the next one.